Good evening, guys. Well, getting the camera out for the first time today, but it was a good productive day. Got a lot of work done all morning, and now, no surprise, I'm back at the fishing hole. And I ran out of bait yesterday, so I thawed out some salmon for dinner tonight, which I haven't cooked yet. And I stripped a portion of the belly meat off, and I cut it into little slices and pieces, so we're all set. And I'm going to find out if these Florida catfish like Alaska salmon. This should be interesting. I bet these fish don't see Alaskan salmon as bait very often. This might be a first. Florida is pretty cool because there is wildlife everywhere. Like I said, I don't know what the birds are, but they're sure pretty. Oh, looks like I'm starting to get hits on the Alaska salmon. So it's the same game as yesterday. The fish are hitting, but not really able to hook all of my hits. I'm only hooking like a fraction of them. So I'm downsizing again, and I'm going to use just a basic sliding setup, but this has got like 6-pound test on it, and I don't know, smaller hook. Just downsizing because I think most of the fish here are pretty small. Okay, right off the bat, I got a hit on this small setup, and I'm bringing in a little catfish, I think. Yeah, those are little troublemakers. My goodness, they keep getting smaller. Good evening, guys. It's time for dinner, and I'm going to use the salmon that I took a little bit of meat off for bait. So here's the fillet I pulled out of the freezer, and right down there was just a little strip of meat that I used for bait. But now it's going to be dinner with some garlic, onions, zucchini, and green onion, and then probably a little lemon juice. I have some pasta boiling back here, and I'm going to fire it off in the skillet. The seasonings I'm using tonight are sea salt, ground pepper, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and parsley. It's kind of a good basic flavor profile to complement just about anything I make, and should taste good. So once I put this in the skillet, seasoning side down, I'll then season the other side. Here we go. Skillet's nice and hot. There's the salmon. Tonight I'm using avocado oil. It's got a nice taste, and it's got a really high heat tolerance. Everything is cooking side by side. I'm trying to be a stingy bachelor and not have to do more dishes than I have to. Probably not the best way, but I'll make it work. And the pasta's just about done. Things are looking pretty good. Got a nice sear on the top side of the fillet. Rebecca would be proud. I'm actually using real plates while she's away. Normally I use paper plates. Minimize the work. So I'm gonna dress this with some fresh grated Romano and a little bit of lemon. And there's dinner. Good morning from the Thousand Trails on the Peace River here in Central Florida. Today I've just been getting some work done. I went down to the clubhouse here and took advantage of their really fast Wi-Fi and got 2 videos uploaded in no time. It was awesome. And now I am going to head down to the river to go fossil hunting. I guess they have a nice beach here where you can dig up some shark's teeth and little bones and stuff like that. So I'm going to give it a shot. I just pulled up to my fishing hole here on my way to the fossil digging area and found somebody's poaching on my fishing hole. Alright, well these birds have been here quite often. I'd say he has the right to fish this water more than I do. They sure are a beautiful creature, like a blast of prehistoric times. From everybody I've spoken with, alligators are more afraid of you than you are of them, so I'm just gonna make some noise and carry my shovel and I guess wade out into the water. There's some YouTube videos out there that I watched, and people made like a, I call it a classifier for my gold prospecting stuff, but they just took some like 1/4 to 1/2 inch mesh and pinched it between some 2x2s and wrapped some pool noodle around it. So they shovel and put the material through this screen, and all the organic stuff just falls out the bottom. I didn't want to go through that effort, so I am going to use my gold prospecting gear. I filled up a 5-gallon bucket full of water, and then I put my, pretty sure that's a 1/2 inch classifier. So I'll just shovel my material into there, and then what's left I'll put it into my bigger gold pan and see if I can find some fossils. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just because I'm not like native to this area, but it does seem kind of weird walking up to my knees and thighs in a river where there's a gator about 200-300 feet away. So help me keep an eye out for this gator. Here goes nothing. You know what? I better take my wedding ring off. That would be bad if I lose that. Here's my first bucket. I noticed a lot of these little clams. And then I also found this one. It's got a nice little swirl to it. It's a shell, and I don't know if it's like a petrified shell or what. But I'm gonna save it. I don't see any shark's teeth in this batch. Thanks for watching. I know it was a short video today, but hey, it's life. And if we're gonna give it to you, this is what it is. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you, and enjoy the ride.